Boris Cherny, the Anthropic engineer who literally built Claude Code, doesn't use it the way most developers do. He runs 10 to 15 simultaneous Claude sessions daily, multiple terminals, multiple web sessions, all shipping code at the same time. While most developers are still debating whether AI coding tools are worth trying, the person who built the tool is operating like a one-man software factory. There's a widening chasm forming in the developer world right now. On one side, power users who have internalized parallel AI workflows and are shipping at unprecedented speed. On the other, the vast majority of developers still treating Claude or Copilot like a slightly smarter autocomplete. This gap is more consequential than any model benchmark or release announcement, because benchmarks measure capability, but workflows determine real-world output. The hardest part of parallel AI workflows isn't technical, it's psychological. You have to stop thinking like a lone programmer who asks AI for help and start thinking like a manager who delegates parallel work streams to a team. You're no longer writing code sequentially. You're decomposing a problem, assigning independent slices, and synthesizing results. This is a brand new skill that simply didn't exist 2 years ago, which means nobody taught it to you. And that's exactly why most people haven't made the leap. What separates Boris's approach from just opening a bunch of browser tabs is intentionality. He's applying systems architecture thinking to how he uses AI, not just what he builds with it. That means identifying which parts of a problem are truly independent, which work streams won't block each other, and how the outputs will be integrated at the end. It's the same discipline a senior engineer uses to design a distributed system, now applied to their own daily workflow. That meta-level thinking is the actual differentiator. Engineers who master parallel AI workflows in the next year are going to appear extraordinary on paper. Not because they're smarter, but because their output multiplies while their hours stay the same. Meanwhile, developers who are technically using AI but haven't changed their underlying workflow will wonder why nothing feels different. The tools are the same. The models are the same. The variable is how deeply someone has restructured the way they think about and execute work. That gap will be visible in team velocity, in pull request volume, in shipped features. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Almost every developer on the planet has access to the same AI models right now. Claude, GPT-4, Gemini, they're all available, often for free or near free. So the model is not the moat. The workflow is. History has shown this repeatedly. The spreadsheet didn't make accountants obsolete. It made the ones who mastered it dramatically more productive than those who didn't. AI coding tools are following the same pattern, and the window to build a workflow advantage is open right now, but it won't stay open forever. The practical entry point is deliberately small. Pick 2 features that don't depend on each other, or 2 completely separate files in your codebase. Open 2 Claude Code terminals. Let them both run. Your brain will feel strange at first, like you're supposed to be watching one window, but there are 2 demanding attention. That discomfort is the skill being built. Most people who try it report the same thing. After a few sessions, going back to a single session feels unnecessarily slow, like insisting on writing 1 email at a time when you could batch them. We are in a genuinely rare moment where professional norms haven't caught up to what's technically possible. The developers experimenting with parallel sessions, workflow decomposition, and AI orchestration right now aren't just getting more done. They're defining what normal looks like for the next generation of software engineering. Boris Cherny's workflow today will be a standard industry practice in 5 years. The only question is whether you're learning it now when it's an advantage, or later when it's just table stakes.